Hello, and welcome to episode 21 of Guardians of Parna. We are back and ready to continue our adventure where the Guardians of Parna continue to become the Guardians of Parna. Where we left off last time, they attended a funeral for Davward Songsteel, and it was very kind of somber, but he was memorialized well. And after a very nicely written song, poem, prose by Xanfalcon,
Lament.
The party. I don't remember what else you guys did. Oh, you tried to go to you went to the Tokar. You tried to go to Pioneer's Pages. Looking for some shady happenings with a group called the Shadowhands. Upon finding nothing, you guys decided to go to Dewhurst, pop right over and just kind of figure some things out. But we're told you couldn't get to Dewhurst until tomorrow. So you found the Green Fly, a pub where you were going to finish out your evening and then see whatever tomorrow brought you. So you walk in to the Green Fly and you are free to do what you wish.
Chad, want to grab a drink?
Always.
Anybody want to join us?
I will pass.
I'm going to find a table, sit down, and restring my instrument.
I'll have tequila with the worm.
So, Zinies, where are you headed?
Oh, Zinies isn't going anywhere. Zinies just isn't partaking in alcohol.
But you're coming with us, right?
Yes, I'm coming with you. I'm just not drinking alcohol. Just gonna have tea.
We're already in the bar, correct?
Yep.
Okay,
Tea.
just making sure.
I order a round for the table.
Okay.
I shove mine over. When mine gets to me, I shove it over towards Chad.
Yours is tea, so...
Oh, okay.
He means he buys everybody's drinks, no matter what you're drinking.
Magic and alcohol don't mix.
I beg to differ.
How about we play some dice again? Very well.
Nope.
Why not?
You know what? We'll play dice. But I'm using my die and you're using yours. I'm not drunk, so you can't influence me.
Doesn't she own your dice now? Isn't that hers now? She took it from you?
No, she didn't take them.
I'll give them back, but I did win, but I don't think I would have noticed that because we only rolled
one time.
No, we played 2 out of 3, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh, we did, yeah.
It's almost fishy. And I know the streets, man. Anybody else got any dice? Does the bartender have any dice behind his bar?
Yeah, you can track down a pair of what you believe are unloaded dice.
You could
How about it,
why
Bear?
don't you just both take turns on the loaded dice?
The match will never end.
I don't even have to ask. I know what's going on. We can roll with the bartender's dice if you'd like.
Were you asking me or were...
It's you.
Yeah, sure.
Then do it.
All right, so you guys gonna play dice?
We're going to play dice.
All
With the
right.
bartender's dice and my dice.
Okay. What's the bet?
What's your bet, Bear?
I'll start off with 2 gold. But hang on, I'm trying to fix something with my character sheet.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys roll dice, and you can play as many times as you want. While you are doing this, Zinies, Xanfalcon, and Chad, because Beowulf is busy, you guys are enjoying yourselves, relaxing, and you notice after about 20 some minutes, somebody comes into the bar They order no drinks. They find a table to the side, and they seem to be staring at your guys' party. Just not creepy, just like kind of giving a good long look.
Do we have our drinks yet?
Yes.
I'll
Can I?
drink my drink, but stare at them.
Yeah. Can I like kind of do that nod where like you make eye contact and like toast and then drink while looking at.
Sure. And you notice it is a woman. It is a human woman. She has braided brown hair, darker complexion than most. She seems to have this strong presence, even sitting at a table by herself. And as you kind of raise your glass, she kind of beckons to you.
Can I just be like, do that thing where you're like dumbly like me, or point to like Zan and Chad and be like me, this guy.
Is she definitely wants you to come over. Chitter, as Beowulf gets ready to roll his die, you see he tries to slip his loaded die into his hand, and instead of rolling it, it falls on the floor. You give it a look over. It is definitely a 6, and he just kind of picks it up really quick.
Here's the thing. Your dice are a different color than the bartender's dice. So
That was never described, so we don't know
It's
that.
canon now.
It's canon.
I'm not drunk yet. And I'll take you to gold.
I didn't even get to roll. I didn't get to roll yet. Technically, I got a 6.
That would be incorrect.
Then did you lose?
Yeah, I'll roll 2. Beowulf will just accept it and roll 2 d6s. Same.
I think we're done here.
By the way, I rolled a nat 1 on that sleight of hand.
He tried to slide a hand. It whispered, and he didn't. So yes,
Scrub.
Zines, you are definitely being asked for by the lady who is sitting by herself.
I will kind of I'll grab my drink and I'll look to my friends and I'll be like, I'll be right back. And then I'll kind of just like make my way over there.
As she goes to leave, I'll pop Kahoo out of the dimension Pokeball and have Kahoo hop up on her shoulder, and then I'll use the whole passive of Kahoo so I can hear and see through him as she goes over there.
Okay. As soon as you approach the table, Zines, she does not seem to have a apprehension about her. She seems warm. She does seem friendly, but she's just looks jacked. Like for someone that looks as though they probably do still work for a living, she looks very muscular and put together. And she kind of looks up at you. Sit, please.
I know she's sitting down. How tall does she appear to be?
She's probably 6 foot, maybe.
Okay.
She's big. She's a big lady.
Okay, because the only reason I was asking is when I sit down, I think my character is like 5'2", 5'1", something like that. I forget. Too many windows.
I think you're 5'4" because I was looking at your drawing description the other day.
Yeah, 5'4". Okay.
So even sitting, you're looking up maybe slightly.
Yeah. And I will go ahead. I'll kind of, it's hard to do with push to talk. Damn it! I've gotten so used to not having push to talk because of our games. I will put my drink down on the table with one hand, and then with the other hand, just kind of like absent-mindedly, like stroke Kahoo.
Hello, friends.
Greetings.
Let's. Yes.
What brings you here?
To cut to the chase, I saw you and your friends trying to infiltrate Pioneer's pages earlier today.
I wouldn't say infiltrate, but I mean, we had definitely visited.
Did you get to the back room?
I did not know.
Did your friends?
I did. And
Wait, is
by
she-
the way, did she introduce herself?
Not yet.
Is she
Not
with
yet.
us or is she just with Dreve?
Just with Dreve, and X can
Kahoo.
hear through Kahoo.
Oh, okay. So I can't hear anything. Okay.
Correct.
I'm going to try to be better about my focus. I promise.
You're fine.
You're good.
I did not. Question, technicality question. Would I have known that? I can't remember. Did I know that Cass or not Cass, that Bear and Enna got to the back room?
Did you
It
guys
was-
tell her?
Because I was in the bookshop, but I was in between shelves. I don't know if my character actually saw this. This is why I'm asking.
You had to have heard like
Yeah, like the clerk went back there and everything.
yeah.
The clerk was like shoving you guys out.
Okay.
So yes.
I believe so. Why?
I know what lies beyond.
Can I insight check her?
Yeah.
Guys, it's gonna go so great. That's a 9. So great, guys. So great.
Right now, she's hard to read, but she does seem to have purpose for talking to you.
Okay.
She kind of
And-
checks. She kind of checks around to make sure that no one has started to key in. She kind of looks past you to kind of see your friends who are still whatever you guys are doing.
I'm not doing much, so I look over at Zines to see how whatever is happening is going.
They just seem to be having a conversation.
Yeah, Zion's just pretty much sitting there like this, just kind of stroking Kahoo.
Apologies. I am Shakira. I lead the Merchants Guild here in the city. I have been tracking the Shadowhands. I want to see them end.
And what makes you think that I or my friends could be interested in that?
Well, there's only one reason that one would go to the back room. They'll tell you it's for their high-paying customers, but it's a front. It will lead to their underground hive. You see, I've been tracking them for some time, and I first noticed when businesses were not join our Merchants Guild. You've heard of us, yes? The Goods for All?
I don't really. People aren't really my thing. I'm more with animals, that kind of thing. So people kind of are iffy with me. Names and stuff don't always stick as well as like animal facts.
Right. Well, things around the city have been going quite missing. Various places reporting stolen. The bank had was on high alert for quite a while, and no one ever thought that these were connected. But
What kind of items have gone missing?
I know. They work very quietly. Not a lot of people have heard the name Shadowhands. I only learned it because I've been digging but most people won't know of them. I had wares stolen, random wares, just ropes and various things over the past few months.
Well,
I
if
could-
you say that the wares were various and random, but yet no one thought that there was a connection between the bank and things missing. So maybe it's not just random items. Maybe there's a purpose as to why they took those.
Well, see, but here's the thing. I had things stolen. I checked down at the docks with Pegasus Boots and their warehouse. They've had some shady misdealings. There were other places all within a few weeks of each other. And Parna has unsavory types, but nothing this grand of a scale. The bank has not been infiltrated, ever. And for them to put themselves on high alert, that is very unlikely.
So you say this back room is a front. I mean, my friends nor myself had seen anything.
That's because they work in secrets and they're very shady. If you want back there, I can help you.
And what's in this for you?
I'm a simple shop owner. I'm a merchant keeper. I cannot take on a shadow organization by myself. I have barely been able to get down to the sewers to do some mapping. They have a very interconnected tunnel system. If you go in and you take care of them, it will keep me from potentially getting myself hurt or found out, and ridding this town of this organization would be quite helpful, especially for our guild.
You want me and my friends to go in, infiltrate this, and stop this Shadowhands.
Isn't that what you were planning to do and why you were checking out the bookstore in the first place?
Well, I don't know what my friends were doing. I was just along for the ride. But we have a reputation, and I mean, how do I know I can trust you? I mean, me and my friends can't just go up to can't just go at the whim of every person who comes up to us asking us to, hey, go do this, go do this, go do this. I mean,
She gets slightly turned off at the idea that you are unwilling to help her. Well, I just thought that the Guardians of Parna would be looking to help out the city and rid it of its scum. But if that is not the case, I can find someone else.
oh, well, I mean, don't get me wrong here. I'm just saying, how do I know I can trust you? I mean, you said it yourself. There's several unsavory types in the city. I mean, I wouldn't put it past someone to try to take advantage of us.
You're right.
I think that anytime anybody mentions Shadowhand, we all do jazz hands.
I am the owner and proprietor of Seawares, but if you do not believe me, you can take my name and my likeness to any of the Goods for All merchants in the guild, and they can vouch for me.
What was the name of her guild?
The guild is Goods for All.
Do I know if the Crazy Wisp is part of this guild?
You have not been told if it is part of it. No.
I assume it's those dudes who are Godwins and what's its goods.
Well, I can let my friends know and see what we can do.
All right. Well, if you would like the information that I hold and you trust me, I'll be sitting here.
How many shops are part of this Goods for All guild? What shops are involved in this?
We have quite a few. We are trying to keep Parna a place where all shops can have a little bit of a piece of the pie, if you understand what I'm saying. So we keep prices in a good nature so that each person can make a living. Mostly us down by the docks. So myself, there's Triumph Foods. There was Rasman's until he closed. Futures Forge. None of the Garfinks. The Red Ruby. There's probably a few more, but I can't think of them.
Has each of these businesses that you've laid, has everybody been hit by a theft?
Oh, at least. Plus those that are outside of the guild. Pegasus Boots and the like.
What information can you give me?
Well, it all depends on if you're going to go.
Well, I mean, I don't want to go in empty-handed, and I don't want to agree to anything if you know, I don't have all my facts.
Well, one of the facts is I believe that the Shadowhands are very unsavory, and
So you've
that
said.
they should not be dealt with lightly. Perhaps you would want to just go and see if you can infiltrate and go from there. That is what I would do, but they know me, and I was risking my life enough going down and trying to map out the tunnels.
Can I see what maps you do have?
Yes, you can.
Do you have a map of the city?
So if there's a map of the sewers, that means there's a map of the city, right?
I was unable to turn that map, Dreve, so you have it, but you're gonna have to do one of those.
Okay, is the box that says PP, is that to the south?
That is the south, yes.
Okay, just so I know which way I'm orienting this picture.
Correct.
Okay. And what are these X's?
Those are the tunnels that are trapped.
Trapped. I'm guessing that's the bookstore, right?
Yes.
And this SH?
That should be where the Shadowhands lie. I believe there are two entrances. There's that door that I cannot get past, and then there is the tunnel to the right.
I mean, at least it's a start.
I have not been able to get in, or else I would give you that information as well.
Do you mind if I take this map for now?
You may.
I will take it and fold it up. While I'm looking at it, I would imagine that I would be holding it up to be able to look at it. So I imagine Kahoo would have been able to see it if you want to put it in
Sure.
X's pack too.
All right, X, you can now see said map that I drew, all pretty for you.
Do you know if there's a connection between Dewhurst and the Shadowhand?
From what I have found out, the Shadowhand is in multiple cities, but that's all I know.
Are there any names of any known members or anything that you can give me? Anything?
Sadly, no. they keep themselves very tight and under wraps. So what I do know is more than anyone.
Right. Oh, that's well, I mean, I can see what I can do.
Well, if you do decide to go back through the bookshop, ask for a book whose story will shade your thoughts. The bookkeeper will escort you to the back room, and then look for a book entitled In the Palm of Darkness.
Hold on. It's been a busy day. Mine's a little foggy. Please repeat that for me.
Ask for a book whose story will shade your thoughts.
And then the second part?
In the Palm of Darkness.
Sounds pretty Shadowhand to me.
Well, I should get back to my friends before they start wondering why I've been gone for so long.
Yes.
I'll kind of just stand up, take my drink, and kind of do the little toast thing again, and then turn and walk back to my friends.
She nods and remains seated as you make your way back.
As soon as I sit down, I'm going to be like, hey, Chitter, Bear, who's winning?
It was a tie.
What? Can't end in a tie.
Yeah, it was a tie. We got she had 7 and I had 7.
I won.
He. I beg to differ.
Would you like me to expose you?
That sounds wrong.
You know nothing, bird.
That's racist.
It's a nickname. Go there.
Nicknames can be racist.
Where you been, buddy?
It's not met with racial intent.
On behalf of all our bird watchers, I'd like to apologize for Kuja's comments.
Goldie. Zinies, where you been?
There was the lady over there, and I point. Is she still? She's. Please tell me she's still there.
Just like watching you.
No, she is. She's just sitting there.
Okay, I just want
Oh.
to make sure it wasn't like in Ziny's head or something. I'm like, that woman over there, she's part of the Merchants Guild, and apparently the Shadowhand has been running amok lately, like worse than usual, and she said the bookstore where we were at was actually where we needed to be. We just didn't do it the right way.
So specifically asking them if they knew anything about the Shadowhand, that wasn't the right way?
Correct. Apparently, these Shadowhands are all,
You just see smoke
Very-
fuming out of Cass's ears right now.
they're very, like, hush-hush. Nobody knows who, nobody does names, but it's a large network, apparently, that's spread out through multiple cities. But, I do know how to get us in.
Cool, let's go fight some bad guys.
Let's go to the bookstore.
Well, I mean, we can't go tonight. It's late. Bookstore's really
You know what we need to do, don't you?
fun. Yes.
What?
But we can't, well, it's closed.
I have a lockpick.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a lockpick.
Well, Chitter, I don't,
Down.
no. Well, I don't underestimate your lockpicking skills, as I've seen them in action.
I don't know what you're talking about.
we are attempting to be the guardians, we don't want to get this bad reputation amongst us.
No?
When did we start that? So what do we need to do to get what we need?
Well, once we get into the back room, by we, I mean you, Anna, because you've been in the back. They've let you in the back before. You had to get.
Yeah, but you weren't really allowed.
You were forced.
He allowed me to look at it.
You weren't invited.
He allowed me to look at it afterwards.
Yeah, after you got caught.
I'm sorry, I had permission to look afterwards anyway. Everybody else was still shoved to the so they couldn't see anything.
It's true.
Are you mad because I'm letting
he
Cass
name
have
dropped.
the lead?
He name dropped and he got
That's
in.
right, he did.
He got in.
But still.
Don't make me back up Cooge again. I mean, Beowulf again. I know what we should do right now. And I stand up and
Charge the door?
order another round of drinks.
Hey.
I will happily take another.
Yes.
Same.
And I clink my tea. Or I hold my tea up. To the Guardians of Parna.
The
Woo.
Guardians of Parna.
Is Chitter getting drunk? What's happening with Chitter?
Chitter, you're slurring your words a little bit there.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Chitter,
I
how many fingers am I holding up?
V is for the vicious way Chad attacks the door.
I'm gonna pat Chad on the back and be like, very good, buddy, very good.
Someone get Chitter his glasses. Or monocle, whatever he prefers.
I had this many worms.
Oh yeah, Chitter was drinking tequila.
With the worms, because birds like worms.
Breathing fire.
So what are we doing?
I think tonight we should just relax, enjoy ourselves, take this break, reflect on today's events, and just get ready to kick some ass tomorrow.
I like it.
I'm down.
Like how we can see half of the That's fantastic. I love it.
She's like the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain.
Slowly scooting over.
Is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish this evening besides having a rowdy evening?
Arm wrestle Chad.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, in this character, you won't get punched for half your health, though. Or
Contested
high
strength
five
throw?
for half your health.
Yeah, make opposing strength checks.
As Beowulf goes to do that, can I cast Hold Person on Beowulf?
You need to calm down.
You sure can.
Can I see her doing this?
Sure.
I'll use Dispel Magic.
Boom, did you make this map?
No, I didn't.
No. Who's ETC?
ETC.
Sorry, Boom. We should be in the secrets channel for that.
Okay, so Zynes goes to cast. Make dex checks, both of you. Why not? Zynes too. Okay, so you guys go up to arm wrestle. Zynes casts Hold Person.
He's gonna make a will save to see if it actually takes effect.
Go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I think that beats my DC. Hold on.
Well, you make this, but as you go, you go to dispel her magical effect, and you do that with your non hand that is holding Chad's arm.
Boom, go.
While distracted, Chad takes your hand and slams it into the table. Chad, you win.
Beowulf's mad that Zaine's interfered, so he just goes off to the bartender to order another drink and just sulk at the bar.
Did Chad slam his hand hard enough that he's at
No
disadvantage
damage.
for all Eldritch blasts?
I don't think so. Not that hard.
Damn it, Chad.
I'm a warcaster anyway, so I can maintain spells and stuff even while holding things. So I feel like my hand being hurt, I could still.
Not if your hand's broken.
I could still manage.
Does it disadvantage on like concentration or something? Totes.
So you are bested in that bout.
And then as Beowulf goes to pout at the bar, I'll kind of just flip a cold coin his way.
Grab it and then I put it down on the table and just order a drink.
Okay.
I'll be like, it's all in good fun, Bear. And I'll like chug my tea.
Tea chugging's best chugging.
Should we finish out our day, go back and sleep, and then attack things in the morning?
Sounds good.
Okay. If no one has anything else they would like to accomplish,
I want to try to fly home, but other than that,
No, are you gonna cast flare on yourself like Cooch did?
I don't know how to do that, but
Is that going to stop you from trying?
I'm gonna jump off a really tall roof.
You should put that clip of Cooch in right there.
Yes, please.
Let's not.
You have no consent.
Yeah, the zoomed in one. Wee.
Since he doesn't want me to, I will not.
I mean, you can, but
He said it.
I have video evidence that he consented.
I'm still surprised you didn't use that dice roll yet. As
When we get back to the temple, I would like to go to Enna's room before heading in for the night, and then
I could do this part without her. Chad, as you return, you get to your room and you have another parcel on your bed.
Does it have a note?
It does.
Can I try to read it with my new reading knowledge?
Make an intelligence check.
Words are hard.
Those words just look like you've learned your letters from the book that you took out, and these don't look anything like that. It's weird.
I'm gonna keep trying, but I need help reading this. But I opened the parcel.
All right. It is in your inventory. You have a brand spanking new axe.
did kindness get an upgrade?
Got replaced.
No one is getting replaced.
Does the letter start with a D? The thing you put in my inventory?
Yeah. So that's just the stats for the axe. But you keep trying, and probably would take you a good amount of time. You can figure out that the letter is from Philip, and it basically says, "I forgot to give this to you."
There's a lot of words on this thing, and they're all cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to read this like 10 times to understand it fully.
So Zines, you can talk to Inna.
So once I'm in Enna's room, I will take out the map that was given to me and show it to her, because I know she's good at tracking and following, so I want her to have this map committed to her memory.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta share.
Yeah, just a little bit. And then I'll tell her, and then I'll tell her how to get in, like how we get in, because I know she's been invited here before. The shopkeeper dealt with her, so it'd be more than likely that she would have a better chance of getting back here than I would.
Well, the way that she made it sound was anybody with that asks for that book will be granted entrance.
Right, but Zines is just going to assume that since Enna has already had dealings with the shopkeeper is going to be more inclined to let her in versus.
Sure.
That's just the way Zines thinking.
Cool. Okay, then.
By the way, I meant to ask, have you had a chance to use that poison I gave you?
Yes, that's what killed that hag in the center of town so well. And quickly.
I knew I gave it to the right person.
Thanks for that. That was awesome.
Well, I'm certainly glad I can help my friends. Well, I guess that's all I had.
Are we supposed to get back in touch with that woman?
I think after we infiltrated and found out what we had, go from there. I know where to find her if we need to.
And did she say anything about a specific goal for what we find further from the bookstore?
No, she gave me this map, and and I'll explain what the markings mean, that the X's means that there's traps and everything. This is as far as she's gotten. She wasn't able to get any farther. So kind of once we get beyond this part, we're kind of on our own. But yeah. So yeah, anything beyond that is kind of, we're going to be on our own. We don't have any other information.
Okay, so we're going to this place basically just to try to destroy them?
Well, it's the Shadowhands. And I know we've had mentions of them before. I know Tokar Wallow said that there was possibly something going on there at the bookstore. We've had the dealings with was it the Council of Mages, or what was it called?
The Keepers?
Keepers of Magic, thank you. And then and these people have been the Shadowhands have been stealing and wrecking the businesses around here and hurting what could essentially be the financial economy of Parna.
Do you think, though, that since they are so widespread, that we might want to, rather than go in and kill everything, we might want to maybe try to get more information from them?
I mean, what we do once we go in is going to be up to us, because all we were told was to infiltrate and see what we could do. So I imagine whether we gather intel or how we choose to stop it was going to be us. I don't know. I'm not really a people person. I deal with animals more.
Okie dokie.
That's why we get along so well.
Guys, Zines was like the worst person to go walk over there. I don't know why you guys let Zines go.
Zines just went.
You were summoned.
And then after Zines has her little I'm an animal person, not a people person breakdown, Zines will just kind of like back out of the room and go to her room. That's how she's ending this conversation.
Just opt out.
Yeah, Zines is opting out.
On the way to your room, you can hear Chad through his door singing to his new axe.
I can like put my ear up to the door.
Do 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 do. It's an axe. Do 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 do. It's an axe. Do 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 do.
You okay, Chad?
I am good. Come in.
Oh, okay. And then I'll come inside.
I still
What's
keep
that?
singing. Do, 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 do. It's an X. Do,
Not the
do.
response I was expecting. Whoa!
Right?
Where did you get that?
Can you read this note to me?
Can I have the note, Boom?
Yeah, I didn't make a note. Basically, as he gives it to you, it's upside down. So you turn it right side up, and it basically says, "I forgot to give this to you." Dash Philip.
First we hold it like this. Which it should make more sense now. I mean, some of these letters should actually look like letters now. Philip says he's sorry he was supposed to give this to you before.
I like that guy.
I'm kind of on the fence about it. But then again, I'm not a people person.
Do, do,
Yeah,
do,
you don't
do.
say, right? Are you sure about that?
Hey guys, Zeiss is like suddenly being pushed to the front here. This is not where Ziny shines.
You're fine. It's fine.
It's an X. Do, 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 do.
Kindness is like crying in the corner.
Hold it up next to kindness. What is the size difference? Because I don't know what this thing. What's the size difference look like?
I mean, they're both the same kind of axe. Sure,
Slightly
It-
larger.
slightly larger. I mean, they're the same kind of thing.
It looks slightly more intimidating because it doesn't have hearts cut out of the blade.
But it does look very sharp.
It does.
Whoa. That looks sharp.
This is my new axe. It's called
Take your time.
Diplomacy.
Chad, I have never been more proud of you.
We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna have a lot of diplomatic solutions, I feel.
Chad, I like the way you think. You know what you should do? You should absolutely be diplomatic with the Shadowhands.
I think so too. Big day. I'm gonna turn in if that's okay.
Of course, of course. Just keep the singing down a little bit.
Do, 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 do. It's an X. Do, 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 do.
And then I will turn, shut his door, and go to my room.
Okay. I love that song so much.
It's an old
That's an
song that
old
goes
song
way
that
back
goes-
to 2 minutes ago.
Did I miss her reading the note to him?
It was just Philip said, I forgot to give this to you. Philip.
Cool beans. Thanks, sorry.
Man,
All
when
right.
when this axe takes off, it's if I could do all the things, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Hey, Boom, quick question.
Yeah.
How many charges can my Staff of Frost hold? Total. I don't think it says.
It does. The staff has 10 charges.
Oh, so it can't have any more than 10.
Correct.
Gotcha. I was just wondering, since like it's been a couple days and got it.
Okay. If no one else wants to do anything else, you guys get to sleep. Although
Did you
those
catch
of
my
you
whisper
who have,
before I slept?
I gotcha. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you guys that are closest to Chad's room try to sleep, but for the last like half hour before you fall into your deep rest, you hear do 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 do. It's an axe. Do 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 do. It's an axe. You hit the wall. Do 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 do. It's an axe. axe.
No, we're not exhausted the next day, are we?
No, you're
Oh, that would have been horrible.
You're not exhausted.
We all attune differently. That's all I can say.
Chad attunes through song and cuddling.
apparently.
Wait, did he cuddle and sing to his armor?
We will never know.
That's private.
I love how Cash just nods her head and is like, yes, that's how he does it.
I do what I want.
Real life.
Is that how he attuned to you? Just hold you. Do
Oh.
do do do. It's a cast. Do 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 do. It's a cast.
Exactly
So
correct.
good.
That's exactly what happened in 1995.
I just
That's so
snorted.
good.
You guys are amazing.
Oh, that's great.
I'm uncomfortable again.
Oh, I can make you more uncomfortable if you'd like.
I think she's opting out.
So the next day,
Everybody opts out.
you guys regain all your hit points.
Chickens.
All your,
Crow.
get all your hit points back, all your spell slots, half your hit dice.
And my dice.
As usual, you come back to breakfast, you have eaten breakfast, and you're planning your next day.
Chad, you look awfully chipper this morning.
Is Chad still singing?
Thanks.
It's an X.
No, I think I've probably attuned by now.
Yeah.
You do happen to see a second axe handle sticking out of my back, though.
I think.
Are you
Zion-
carrying both kindness and diplomacy?
Yes. I'm a very caring person.
Chad, what is that on your back?
It's a it's an axe.
What,
Science is just gonna
what
like
is that
start
you're doing?
humming that tune out of nowhere because it was stuck in her head all night.
what are you doing, Chad?
It's diplomacy, my new axe.
All right. Beowulf kind of remembers how you and your axes like him so well.
Would you like to
he's just
try it
gonna
out?
Nope. I'm gonna just take 5 steps back, and you eat at that end of the breakfast table, and I'll eat at this end of the breakfast table.
All right.
I'm trying to be diplomatic myself in this situation.
I can just imagine this, and all the rolls go well against a Beowulf. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
You care to share what you have planned, Liv?
It's a slow burn. I mentioned it earlier.
What would you guys like to do?
What do we want to do? Because we have a couple things on the table still. We have Dewhurst, we have the Shadow Hand.
As you ask that, Zan kind of stands up at the table and clears his throat, and very focused, very set, says we definitely need to check on the hand here before we go anywhere else, and I think we should definitely follow up and eradicate them.
That surprises me that you'd say that, but okay.
I'm down for anything.
So are we going to the bookstore first, or
So first I would actually like to hold up the map just to show everyone. I'm not, it's one map, so I'm not going to give it to anyone, but I want to hold it up so that everybody can see what it looks like.
That's a map.
Do.
And the X's indicate areas where there are traps, so that's what we want to avoid. So if you would kind of, just in case, let's say
We get separated.
half of us get incapacitated or whatever, if everybody knows kind of what's going on.
I think we should enter through the bookstore.
I know how to. Well, me and Anna know how to enter through the bookstore now.
I do too. I was listening.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So
So
we gotta
I think
cipher
I
our
should go
secrets.
full disclosure mode and like repeat everything from the conversation so everybody's in the same loop. Like make sure we're sharing all the same intel. We don't want any surprises. Like let's get serious about this. Like Zan's like totally focused. Like no joking, no smiling, just like dead set, fire in the eyes. Got to get stuff done.
Cool. And I also want to suggest that we try to get as much intel before we kill everybody as possible. Because
I agree.
because this is obviously a widespread thing. It's in many towns, and so if we can do something to help not just eradicate it from Parna, but from everywhere, that'd be great.
All right, how do you guys want to proceed then?
Pool Pioneers pages. We must meet them with kindness and diplomacy, always.
we should we should take the diplomatic approach to the bookstore.
All right, you guys, first thing in the morning, making sure it will be open, of course, you head to Pioneer's Pages. You find yourselves outside.
Does the shop look open?
It does.
Leroy!
So I walk up to the guy and ask if he has any books.
Okay, you enter the
What was the? Hang on, I'm looking.
That make you feel shady.
I went too far out.
Ask for books whose story will shade your thoughts.
That.
That one.
I ask him if he has any of those.
he kind of looks. Weren't you here yesterday?
Yeah, we should have maybe used a disguise, you guys. All of these hooligans together in a party.
Wait, did we all walk in or just Cass?
You tell me.
I feel like it would have been very beneficial if we all stood outside and just like Anna walk in by herself. So
Yeah, I'm a giant bird, so I'm gonna draw some attention. So I'm gonna sit outside.
Yes, I was here yesterday.
Didn't find what you needed? I
I
thought
thought-
that these books were not what you were looking for.
What you showed me wasn't. That's why I'm back and asking for a book that would shade my thoughts.
Of course. And he leads you again back behind the counter, opens the door, and allows you in. As the door opens, the room illuminates once again by some magical means. He shuts the door, and you are there with the 3.5 walls of books. No, I'm not trying to trip you up. You have the left wall, the back wall, the right wall, and the wall with the door has half a bookshelf. That's what I meant.
No, what I'm trying to figure out is he brought me to the room, but he still hasn't shown me where the damn book is. So I guess I look around for the book with that name.
All right, make an investigation check. You are having a hard time finding it.
Yeah, -2 isn't good.
Let's see, you do find Only for Tyrants, Walk Through Light, Always There for Parna, and a lot of volumes of a work on Count Riga.
So I step out the door and ask him and tell him that I can't find the book I'm looking for, and give him the name.
That is a book that, if you know that you are looking for it, you will know where to look.
Didn't the lady tell Zinies something else besides a book to shade your thoughts?
She knows the name of the book, but she's
In
having
the Palm of Darkness is the name of the book. I just told him.
Oh, okay. I just thought you were looking. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, then thanks. And I go back in the room.
Okay.
Start pulling all the books.
Accio book.
Squint.
Do you see a hand anywhere?
If Enna starts taking too long, I will B-shape into a wolf that looks like Chill. And I will kind of go into the shopkeep and then just kind of like paw at the back door like I was left out.
Okay, and I heard you pawing, so I opened the door too.
There's no animals, and you make your way in.
So
You're now both back there.
So
He's not just an animal.
So it's her, Chill, and then me disguised as Chill as well. So 2 wolves.
Sure.
Can there be 3?
All right, Johnny, what are we doing?
Can I try to look for the book?
Sure. Make an investigation check with advantage because you're both looking now. Inna's like checking the bottom of the bookshelves, like it's got to be on the bottom.
Oh God, this is not going to go well. Well, maybe. We'll see. $12. Should have warmed up my dice.
Are you still a wolf? Or did you shape out to look?
I probably would have stayed as wolf. Hold on. I don't need the nosy shopkeeper. Let me look up the wolf stats. Hold on.
While you're doing that, anybody that's outside of the bookshop, make a perception check.
My bad.
I'll take it, but yeah, make sure you click off.
I switched it.
Whispered. Okay.
No, my intelligence doesn't change. I do maintain my intelligence.
Okay. You guys are searching, and you're getting to the point where you're like taking books off the shelf. And you guys can't seem to find this book.
Do I see any that, thinking back to the map that was drawn, do I see any of that little handprint that was on the right-hand side of the map on that door about there? Do I see any of that symbols on any of the books?
Make a perception check. You do.
Since I'm still in like wolf form, I'll kind of paw at the book and then just kind of howl.
Yeah, it's up way high, and you are now able to see it. You guys found it. As you go to pull it, it won't pull off the shelf. It comes about halfway. You let go, and you hear mechanical start to retract, and the bookshelf opens, and you see a long, dark passageway going down.
Hey, Zanies, so how are we going to get the rest of them in here? Maybe can Beowulf teleport them? He has to have seen it before, though, so...
I've been in there. I teleported in there before.
Oh, that's true. So, can you go have him teleport everybody in here? Well, that would mean that you have to change out of a wolf, and you can't really answer me because you are a wolf. So, other than, doing what I just asked you to do. But, all right, so you stay here. I'll go tell him.
I can bring one willing creature, by the way.
How many times?
Well, I'm going to come out to talk to you guys anyway. I'm going to tell the guy I'll be right back. The wolves are still in there. They're going to be fine. They won't hurt anything.
When she goes to leave out the door, Chill will stay. I'm sure Chill is staying in the room because she just said that. I want to go up and I want to distract the bookkeeper. I want to like pounce on him and tackle him and then just lick his face.
Okay.
While she like motions everybody to come inside.
Wait, you're going to try to distract him from us coming in?
I'm just gonna keep him busy while everybody runs in.
So you realize we would all have to walk right past him, like within 2 feet of him.
Right. But I'm gonna be licking him like crazy, and he's gonna just trying to mess with me. He won't be worried about you.
I really like this plan.
All right, then.
It's not our worst idea.
Zan does have invisibility, by the way.
And he's muted.
Fudge muffin.
Language.
Well, to be fair, we don't have time to plan this. I'm in wolf shape. I can't respond to you. You're leaving. So Zinus is just gonna go and pounce on the bookkeeper and just like lick him and distract him and keep him busy.
Okay. Are you guys gonna just shuffle past then?
Yeah, I just walk in and go to the back door.
Are you casting greater invisibility then? No? Okay, that's fine. You guys all make it to the right. You go past him and into the back. He is very distracted because he rolled a natural 2 on his perception. So he is just, oh, stop it. Oh, stop. Stop it. Get off me. Get off.
Who's a good girl?
Does he then start giggling as a free action and just embracing it?
He starts getting mad. He's like, get off!
And then you can easily, once everyone's through, just slip in and he just, stop it.
Yeah, when once I know all my friends are inside, I'll kind of just get off and like sit down on like just sit down and just like and then go back inside the room.
Okay. Do you still have your dogs, Xanfalcon?
Yeah, they had to slip into Crazy and Whisper still with me. You haven't killed them with boulders like you did my pony.
Oh, just wait.
He's gonna
I'm
kill him
sure.
with books.
First your pony,
The
then
books
your
fall. GG.
first your pony, then your uncle, now your dogs.
Oh,
You killed my uncle.
Boom made the crazy lights attack.
you attacked the crazy lights.
Let's move past this and go continue.
You
the
killed my
dialogue.
uncle. Like that was like just a couple days ago. Let's move past this. You jerk.
I'm talking out of character and saying that.
Oh, I'm opting out.
Yeah, I'm taking one from Gabby's book.
No use crying over spilled uncles. Come on.
Maybe you got another one somewhere. Ha ha.
Yeah, you still have the one on your dad's side.
Oh my gosh.
Can I stab him?
You sure can.
I'm joking. I don't want to hurt him again. I've already stabbed him once with a dagger.
Yeah, you did.
Zan's reformed.
Okay, so I show them the secret door.
Yep, it is currently open.
Once we are all in the room and the door's closed, I will go ahead and drop wolf form.
Okay.
Secret doors hide treasure.
Or people to kill for treasure.
Whichever, if I must.
We really need to approach this with diplomacy, guys.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I agree.
All right. So you guys are going down the long, dark, scary tunnel?
YOLO.
Yep.
Can I check for traps around the door before we go in?
Make an investigation.
I mean, carpe
We
diem.
also create a light and hold out the map.
Do we have non-dark vision seeing people?
Shooter can't see in darkness.
I'm low light.
I forget
Should
my
get a-
character has excellent sight in this game.
I would like to pull out my axe and speak the words "shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop."
You guys watch as he says these words, the axe lights up.
Chad?
Yeah?
No, man. Just no. Shh, no.
Never mind. Continue.
The door does not appear to be trapped.
How wide does this doorway look? Like, are we gonna have to single file go in, or can we go in 2 by 2?
Single file.
I go in the door.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to charge the door?
Is it open?
It's open now, yeah.
No, I don't need to charge the door. It's already open. Don't be
Let's do-
ridiculous.
Let's
As
do
much as
marching order. Chad's at the top because he's going north. Please put yourselves in a single file order. How would you like to proceed?
Well, my
With
guess
my
is
dogs on my side.
it would probably be good to have either Enna or myself near the front as well, since we're good at tracking, we're good at following.
I'm good at soaking damage.
Good and going. Pew 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 pew.
I can soak a dragon.
I'm good with taking the lead.
Who's last?
Me.
Make a perception check.
All right.
That's why I go in the middle.
Wait, why did we roll perception outside the shop?
You don't know. You didn't see anything.
I rolled an 18.
And you didn't see anything out of the ordinary either.
Boopy.
So
Or
spooky.
16 on my perception outside.
Sneaky,
Yeah, you-
sneak.
You didn't see anything either. Okay, with an 8, you guys. How are you leaving the door?
Should we close it behind us?
I'm just asking.
No, I'm kind of asking the group. Group.
What, the door that we opened through the book? Yeah, let's shut it.
Well, should we? We don't necessarily know if there's another way out of here.
Okay.
We could always charge the door.
I think we could find our way out one way or another.
On the other hand, if we shut it, then we know, we're less likely to be followed. But
Yeah.
Unless they know exactly how to open it, as they would. Is there a way we can lock the door or block the door? Does anyone have an enchantment of magical powers?
Can somebody set a trap that just makes loud noises or something?
Ooh, do I have a trap?
who did that
Oh.
alarm thing before?
That was Corbin.
That was cool. Yeah, somebody else.
Mimi,
What do you have, Chitter?
I have ball bearings, I think.
That would be perfect.
Wait, is our rogue actually being a rogue? What the hell?
Shut your butt. I might have lied. Hold on.
I'm
As a
sorry, but I
rogue-
love to shut your butt.
Depends on
Yeah.
what pack you took.
You have
But-
these tools?
One of the
Dungeon.
one of the packs has ball bearings.
1,000 ball
Yeah,
bearings.
I was looking in thieves' tools. I can't spell Dungeoneers.
What? Gabby can't spell? What?
English major, by
This
the
was a
way.
typo.
I guess then she'd fit in with Bethesda.
What's up with us? Never sees
Uh,
this video, or else Gabby's never gonna get a job.
No, that one
No,
has.
they totally laugh about it.
Just shut up! Everyone's allowed to misspell things.
We have. Oh, so wait,
I
do you have
lied.
it on clip now.
You lied?
I lied. I have pittons, not ball bearings.
Kittens?
Pittons? It's like the things
I
you.
heard kittens too.
Kittens.
We could leave those by the door.
Yeah, leave kittens by the door with a box and a sign. This is
That
for
would be totally
kittens.
distracting. No one would
Yes.
follow us.
Yeah, extra cute kittens.
We gotta put a ball of yarn there too.
Okay, I have some rope. The point is, I don't have ball bearings.
Well, then we're just gonna have to take our chances.
You know what? Hold on. Can I put Crazy and Wisp there and then come back for them later?
I was
Until
going
they
to
guard the
suggest
door.
that, but I didn't want to leave your dogs at the door.
I mean, Boom's gonna kill him either way. I mean, so why not serve purpose before he takes more of my family and friends away?
Let's just not cause a cave-in, and I think we'll be good.
The ball bearings are in a burglar's pack.
Wait, another thing I want to ask is, we've been in the backside of this building, and this building didn't protrude at all. So is this tunnel actually going down more than it is going like horizontal?
Actually, the back room went down, right? You stepped down, right?
You guys deduced that there was a part of the building, and you can see it now. There's a part of the building as you went around it that was either an extra room or like you didn't quite see a way to get back there, and now you see this opens up. It's the last corner, and it goes straight down, and then when it's no longer wood, it becomes like a carved tunnel.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, if you want to leave Crazy and Wisp at the door, I mean, you can.
Or we can just leave the door and just go on our way and not worry about the door.
I was just asking how you were leaving it. That's all I wanted to know.
Beowulf's got our back, right? We're cool.
You guys can trust me with your lives.
Can I,
High five, X.
at the door... Wait, never mind.
All right, you're leaving the dogs.
If he's gonna leave the dogs, then I'd like to go ahead and cast hallucinatory terrain.
Okay.
Let me get this bell. I think that's the right one. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. JK, can't cast that because it doesn't do manufactured structures.
Okay, then everybody ready?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Did you leave the dogs? I'm just trying to be sure.
What do you think, guys?
I like that idea.
It'd be good to have somebody have our backs.
All right. Then I'll carefully take the mutts over there and tell them what I'd like them to do.
Okay. All right, so you guys start to descend. Chad and Inna, you guys are leading the way. As you start to go, you've all seen the map. The map seems very accurate.
All right.
Going down these tunnels, is there anything distinguishable about them?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I didn't know we got the map too.
Yeah, we shared until
21.
This straight section definitely looks like they have taken a lot of time with it. As you guys are starting to get into the first open, it looks hand carved, but definitely they've been here for a bit, but maybe not as much as like the dark tunnels that you guys were in.
As I'm following Chad and illuminated by his wonderful axe here, can I constantly scan for anything, traps, anything like that?
Sure, make an investigation check. Also, how many hit points do Crazy and Wisp have?
I don't like that you asked that question.
Not cool, man.
I know.
Looks like armor class of 12 and hit points of 5, 1d8 plus 1. So, GG puppies.
Are we on a
Okay.
pirate ship?
In this first cavern, you do not see any traps.
All right, can I be ever vigilant and scan as we go?
Sure.
Okay, so we made it? Are we still in the first hallway, or have we made it to that open cavern?
You've made it to the open cavern.
Cool. And again, nothing in here?
Correct. It is empty.
Okay, then let's head on to the next area. There's a hallway to the left and right, but there should not be any traps in the hallways, but that's not the direction we're going to continue.
Do we want to investigate the hallways?
I think it might be worthwhile.
Do we want to split the party and investigate the hallways?
Gold.
Let's no, because we know this is a hostile group anyway, so I don't think that would be wise. But do you guys want to go to the right?
Yeah.
Which fork are we at? Are we at the first one or the?
Yeah, we're at the
You're at the first cross intersection. There are 4 ways.
I was gonna say, but doesn't the map show us that both of these right and left are dead ends?
Could be doors at the end. There's a
we
little
don't know
line.
what they ended.
I guess you're right.
And we're using somebody else's map, so we don't know. Like, so far it's been accurate, but we're barely into it.
Well,
It leads to a very straight drawn line, which is opposed to everything else in the area we're going. So it would be interesting.
Well, I'd advise that be wary of the X's on the map because those could be traps.
They are definitely traps.
Barrel, those are traps. We've discussed this.
It could be
I wasn't
treasure.
paying attention, or I was AFK. One of the two.
So does the map, the straight lines, are those the roads in the system? Did we ascertain that? Or are they ending up against buildings for possibly other?
You don't know.
Let's
You
go
wanna
find
take-
out.
Take the hole on the right and let's check it out.
Yes.
Okay. You guys, so the whole party is just snaking to the right? Okay. So Inna, you get up to what appears to be that spot. And it does appear to be a door. You notice that the stone is on the sides becomes less carved and more there's a layer of worked bricks of stone.
So this could be to an entrance to a different building.
Other businesses serving as fronts for the Shadowhand.
Could be. It would probably be beneficial to find out what other businesses do that. So I think we should at least try to open it.
Do you want me to take care of the door?
No.
Is it a door or is it stone?
It's a door.
Okay.
Well, okay. So do we want the Shadow Hand to know what we're doing so that they come after us? Or do we want to try to be stealthy so that they don't and we can continue doing it?
Our surprise is our best friend right now.
Oh, I can surprise him with the door.
Well, I'm just saying we might not want to destroy the door.
I don't understand.
Let's check all the places before we open or do anything. We should check out the inn first.
Okay, so you're trying the door, you're leaving the door, you're smashing the door.
Don't present that third one as an option. One of us might take that as like, go for it.
Do you want me to pick the lock?
You're gonna pick it with your axe.
Pickaxe.
I picked locks wholeheartedly.
Okay, guys, what do you vote, now or later?
Later.
Later.
Yeah, later.
All right,
Laters.
then we won't. Let's
If anything, I can cast knock on them after we're done, but if I do it now, it's going to echo throughout the halls.
Let's go to
All
the
right, let's-
halls.
Well, do you want to just check out the other hall again? Just do you want to check things just to make sure there's nobody else here so that we're not going to get surprised, or do you just want to go to the end?
We can run and go check the other end real quick.
When she brings up being surprised, make sure that nobody's, we're not being surprised. Can I just kind of keep an ear out to see if anyone's coming from behind us?
Make perception check. You too, Bear, because you're back there.
Gotcha.
23.
18.
Not bad.
I'd hear the puppies, though, if they're getting attacked, huh?
Not from this far.
Unless it was one shot.
And they wouldn't howl or bark and it wouldn't echo?
These are pretty far down here.
But the sound has nowhere to go.
Zines, you do hear a slight shuffle coming from behind you guys.
And who's in front of me at the marching order?
Cheddar.
Currently, you guys are crammed into this right hallway.
right. I'm just trying to figure out marching order. So if we're still theoretically in the same order. I will kind of like get my hand like this to kind of get Bear's attention, and then kind of tap Chitter on the shoulder as well, and just go like this and be like, we're being followed.
I will hold any kind of attack action for further movement or anything hostile to come towards us.
Do you have dark vision?
I have I have dark vision. I can see up to 120 feet in the dark.
Okay. Where are you looking currently?
I would look behind us since she said something like that.
Okay.
It's
What is your armor class? 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to. God, I don't like that.
That's whack. Go in the middle.
These random questions.
So the puppies are dead. You're about to die, and it's all gravy.
And we're trapped in a tiny tunnel.
And it's a good day for singing a song.
How tall is the tunnel?
Gabu just kind of like looks up.
I love how he looks up for that question.
I'm just realizing this, but is Chad the tallest person in our party and also a dwarf?
How tall are you now, Chad?
6'2", sorry.
I think we established I was right around 6 feet.
Yeah,
So
I'm
the-
5'9".
The 5'10".
The small tunnels are probably about 6 foot because people are just hacking so people can get through. The large cavern is probably a little taller, probably like 10 to 12 foot tall.
So in these small cabin or these small entryways, Chad's like this.
I'm no stranger to caves and stuff. So
It's
I'm
definitely touching the top of his head. I'm 6'2", 6 foot as well. So
Okay.
we're the same height.
When I crouch a little bit, I crouch walk, and it's fine.
Okay.
It's like nobody is fully extended when they walk.
True.
Oh my God, I wonder what shoe size he wears.
Yeah, did his feet grow whenever the rest of him grew? If not, it's going to look really funny with little small feet.
It's like CeeLo Green with his hands.
He has the shoe size.
Donald
he has-
Trump.
See, there's no numerical value. It's just called boat.
He is no longer welcomed in the dwarf village.
All
Cannot
right.
fit in the tunnels.
He's
Farewell.
chieftain.
I just
What's
hope his
up?
feet are smaller than Wade's.
Hang on, guys. I'm about to die.
Nobody kills Beowulf but me.
Not even the dragon.
But you ran from the dragon.
Well, you
Died to him initially, X.
weren't dead.
I almost lost.
I ran from the dragon.
Almost lost it.
I like how you almost got instant killed by the dragon, but yet I sat there and hung on and tanked it forever.
I had damage prior to it. I'm pretty sure.
You kind of usually do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I had my feet burned off. That's what it was.
Beowulf, as you turn around to look back behind you guys, you see 4 figures in black, and 2 arrows hit you square in the chest. You take 96 points of damage.
What the fuck?
Boromir!
I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Rogues, man. Rogues with sneak attack.
Make another one, please.
Maybe they're friendly.
They're friendly as they kill Bear.
Well, that's what you guys wanted.
48 points of poison damage.
Okay, but that's already. You were already beyond
No,
his
that's
hit
not-
points.
What's his total hit points, Boom?
I don't know.
Not
Caesar Vincent.
97.
Okay,
No, it can't instant kill him.
Wade, you're muted.
It
It
could
can
be
totally kill him
double
if
his.
it's double his hit points.
Yeah, and he's
Well,
only like
I know
60
it
HP.
can. Okay, he's got 82. So
It has to
Did it
do
more than
164.
164.
he took 96 and then he took 48.
So no.
Oh
He's just
my
unconscious.
gosh. It almost killed him. It almost one-shot him.
Technically, it was 2 shots.
Oh, yeah.
So he is basically he turns around, he falls, and he is unconscious. Zines, you are the next kind of still in that spot there. Everybody gets to roll initiative.
Click your tokens.
Oops.
I don't like it.
Oops.
See,
I don't like that either.
Came up after Enna's poison attack.
I'll reroll.
Hey, at least you didn't get insta-killed, though, man. It was close, but you didn't.
My +8 only got me a 10 initiative.
And +2 got me a 10.
Look at Cass with a sweet 20 and the 22. Is that you and shit? Oh my goodness. Those rolls.
Zines, what's your dex modifier? I go before you.
I don't know why that turned to red. These maps, though. Okay.
So are we still in this right tunnel right here?
Correct.
Okay.
So I'll put you guys kind of in the here. Chills in there because it's one after the other. So whatever you want to be in, basically, Beowulf is chilling. Zines, you're about there, and he is.
Let's hope that damage was for sneak attack, and that's just not how beefy they are.
Hey, think your dogs are okay?
No, I think my dogs are dead. I think they were silenced.
Okay, 1 second here.
Maybe they just tranquilized him.
Yeah, maybe they're friendly.
Yeah, the guys that set me up to go to prison, totally friendly.
Maybe they just opened the door and let him into the bookstore.
Yeah, maybe they did. Let them into the bookstore,
book-
gave them something to eat.
Keepers seem to like dogs.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Anna, you definitely know. I mean, you're gonna know. You hear thud, thud, but you guys are stuck in this tunnel.
Did he scream like a girl as he went down?
I don't know. Let's roleplay. Well, how'd you sound, Beowulf?
Think like my initial reaction that was a couple minutes ago.
The blood vomiting.
All right, and I can't get past anybody until they move out of the hall and out of my way, right?
You can't freely. You guys can't freely walk side by side. There's enough room. If you guys want to play the, movie theater game, you certainly can.
Okay, doing that then. Go ahead.
Didn't Beowulf say he had a spell prepared before he was attacked?
You did? What'd you have?
2 Eldritch Blasts.
You can get those off. Sure.
Sweet, I could do something before.
Imminent death.
Never mind.
I tried, Bear.
It's
Definitely,
okay.
definitely. Never mind. Yeah.
Blame it
All
on
right.
the arm wrestling.
So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to try to get at an angle to get the guy on the left, the front guy on the left, but still trying to keep as much cover for myself as I can.
This guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Why is Beowulf not in the order?
Yeah, you should still roll initiative, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Actually, will have to be making death saving throws and whatnot.
Can I just roll out like 5 die? Because this is not looking promising for me.
Actually, if you're rolling death saves, you want to be down the turn order.
Well, I meant just in terms of seeing these low numbers.
Oh, and I forgot. Sorry. How long does it take to apply the poison to my arrows?
Uh,
Last time you did it as a bonus.
yeah, I think
or
we
you-
gave it
or
to
you
you as a
for-
bonus.
Either that, or I can't remember if it was a bonus or if she forewent one of her arrow attacks and it counted as one of her attacks to apply the poison. I can't remember it.
I seem to remember it as a bonus action.
It was a bonus, so I gave it to you.
All right. Doing that again.
All right. No, not that one.
Do you get a second attack?
No?
No, the other attack was because I had a pet and he's changed his. He's different now. He's not that. So yeah. He has his own attack.
Do we
And
still
he has
remind
his
you
own
of Hunter's Mark? Sorry.
That's a
Hunter's
bonus
Mark.
action. She can't do it because she applied the
Right,
poison.
I should have done that instead.
No, I was just asking if we're still supposed to remind her. My bad.
There is Chill can react to my attack and can attack now. But I'm kind of leery of sending him in the middle of all that with no one else at the moment. So
Sure.
At 5th level, it says you get an extra attack.
right, but that's a regular ranger. I'm a special ranger now.
Yeah, I looked. They did take away her second attack.
They did.
They did because they allow the pet to attack as a reaction on her turn.
Right.
And he has his own initiative attack, so that would be way overkill or overpowered.
Yep.
I really like way over chill.
I'm just gonna run to the other side, the other hallway, just to kind of give room to everybody else.
Okay.
I'm done.
Chill.
Never mind, I'm not done. All right, so well, I guess I am sending him. I forgot that he was right after me, so I am sending him. Man, Chad's way down there. Chill's gonna hold his attack until there's somebody else down there that he can assist.
Okay. Does he want to move at all though? Or you just want to keep him put?
He's gonna crouch as close to the wall as he can so that other people can get past.
Okay.
Okay. I put up a hand to Inna and I go, whoa, okay, hold on. Guys, let's talk about this. We can make this worth your while. We've got just tons of gold. We've got information. What do you guys want? And then I'll hold
You have a dead companion on the
Hey!
ground.
you're about to have two, okay? I'll
I'm sorry, are you counseling someone on morals or ethics?
You mean a
Yeah.
dead companion other than what? Oh, you mean you? Oh,
No loss there.
but I thought I was talking about the dogs.
Love you too, guys.
Yeah, so that, and I'm gonna put my hand, so one hand towards Inna, like whoa, and then one on my my rapier hilt, and I'll try to persuade them.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check. Okay. Noted. Do you want to do any movement? Or you just want to stay around the corner there?
I want to stay here.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay. Are you holding an action?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold a rapier attack.
Okay. You hear, "We want the orange-haired one."
Well, all right.
Oh.
Zan.
Drive a hard bargain, but
Hell no, I will not go. Hell
maybe
no,
we
I
could
will not
talk
go.
about it.
Doesn't look
Try
like they want to
being
attack. Or
diplomatic. Well, they might. Maybe they just want to talk with you, and we're in the way.
Diplomacy's just 2 turns away.
Zini's one is going to come about halfway up there and take a light crossbow shot at you.
Rude.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 7 points of piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's 6.
You feel the poison start to hit you where the arrow did, and you take 24 points of poison damage. The rest are going to hold crossbow attacks if you guys come into line of sight.
I am going to cast Aura Vitality.
Okay. Can I change that aura to pink just so we can see it better on the background? Or if you want to do it, thank you.
And as my bonus action, I'll use it to heal Beowulf.
Okay, 2d6, right?
He gets 12. Yeah, I've got it
Perfect.
set up now, where all I have to do is click.
Well, that was an awesome roll, too.
Yeah, it was.
So, Beowulf, you come to consciousness and you are laying prone, but you have 12 hit points.
Thanks.
Chad.
All right, Chad.
I can move there, I would imagine, and I can attack this guy, right?
Are you
Which movement do you
raging?
have?
40.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Sure.
Here
Yeah,
we go.
are you raging?
I totally am raging.
All right.
So does that mean after his attack that Chill can, because Chill was holding.
Well, Chill can move on his turn, but he can only hold an action or an attack. So he can't move an attack when it's not his turn. Does that make sense?
Chad just moved up, and he's going to use diplomacy and kindness or whatever.
The 12 misses, but the 19 hits.
For 16 plus 2, right?
Yeah.
12 plus 4 plus 2, so 16 plus 2. 18. And I say, you can't have him.
Yeah, you cut this guy super. Like, his armor is starting to already show wear and tear because you hit him so hard. But because you came into line of sight, this one is going to fire at you.
All right.
But that's a 7 plus. Nope, that's a 13.
Does not hit.
Is that all for you?
Yes.
Inspired by Chad's hit, Zan's going to cry, "Get him, Chad! Kill them all!"
Okay.
So is Bear still down?
He is prone, but he is living.
My Aura Vitality rolled 2 double sixes, so it gave him max HP.
I
Yeah, it's not every day that happens.
no. All right. Let's see. I would like. Let's see if I can manage to do this. Shoot, that's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, screw it. I would like to cast Hold Person at 4th level.
Okay.
So that are they all within 30 feet of each other?
Let me bring out the ruler, but I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely.
Yep.
Fantastic. Then I will cast it at a 4th level. So that it targets all of them.
Okay. Let's do the wisdom save.
It's a DC 15.
Okay. It's a 6. That's a 16. It's a 5. And that's a 20.
So 2 of them. Which 2 are held? Which 2 are free?
I would say that the 2 closest to you. Well, actually, I rolled it fail, save, fail, save. So from left to right, we'll do it. That's fair.
So this guy. Yeah, mark which 2 are. Which. Okay,
Red,
both.
so red will be held, and the other guys are currently free.
Okay. And then, okay, so that was a 4th level. So, because I have, spell driver, it's only one of them can be 3rd, so a 2nd level or lower spell. I would like to cast. I'll cast Ice Knife at a 2nd level. Wait, no, hold on. No, because that was an action to cast, so I have to be a bonus action spell. So I will cast Healing Word at a level 2 on Bearwell.
Okay.
So 10 hit points to Bear.
Thank you.
Wish I would have held all 4, but at least I got 2 of them locked in place.
Okay. Farewell. If you are breathing and alive with 2 bolts sticking out of your chest.
Barrow's gonna take the bolts out of his chest and kind of still laying down, so so they're not aware of him kind of still breathing. He's gonna try to throw a Hunger Hadar right here in the middle of these guys.
What's the radius on that?
20 feet.
Yes.
Well, actually, I'd put it a little more behind them so it chat doesn't get.
You basically want this guy to get in and no one else, essentially. So you
I
probably
was gonna do for the 3 in the back, so chat
Okay.
can focus on this guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
And I'm still going to lay down and pretend to be dead so they don't. So I'm just gonna throw it out real quick and so it doesn't look like I'm much of a threat still.
What a... Oh, never mind. I'm not the DM of this game, never mind.
You can ask your question. It's the worst that could happen.
Hold on, everybody. Rules lawyer coming through. She's like, I'm opting out.
That's what it seemed like was
Yeah,
going to happen.
I'm opting out.
Sorry, I forgot to click the spell.
It's okay. Okay. My question was answered.
Okay.
You talking about the range? Okay.
Nope, something else.
Okay.
Is it a cube or a sphere?
I believe it's a. I just needed a token.
Oh, I got you.
So a 20-foot radius. Okay, so I think yeah. But for all intents and purposes, those guys are in a sphere of blackness and bitter cold with the tentacles.
Cass's face during that. So funny story. Since I have one monitor, I had to click on the map so I could see the map. So it minimized zoom, so all I could see was Cass's little camera. And I was there. Cass's gross, disapproving look on the corner of my screen.
I mean, it made me vomit a little in my mouth, to be honest.
I've done it before.
I don't know what it is. I guess my volumes are screwed up because of Windows, but yeah, that was. Ugh.
I've disliked it every time.
Anything else, Bearwell?
Nope, I'm gonna pretend to play dead.
Okay.
Well, here, wait, real quick. I asked a question earlier and it wasn't addressed. If situations like this happens in game and you have a character that is downed and becomes stabilized and like stands up, does that mean if he stands up and those that were holding actions for attack, do they immediately then attack that player? Is that how that works?
It would be up to their discretion.
Like up to the DM's discretion? Okay, you as a DM in general, is that what you think happens?
If an assassin downed someone and that person stood back up, maybe they would. I don't know.
I think that would attack their worth as an assassin if they couldn't kill the guy. The guy just gets it back up and it's like, "Sup, dude?"
I would think so as well, but
that's nasty.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
I would say be lucky that they didn't put more bolts into him as he was laying there.
Yeah.
Not trying to challenge that at all.
All right. Back at the top of the round, and it's your turn.
All right, so we've only got the one guy right now that we can even see, and it doesn't really make sense for me to cast Hunter's Mark on him first and then waste a... Except that's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, I'll do it. Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then I'll attack.
With or without a poison arrow?
With a poison. So yeah, when I applied the poison, because it lasts for what, 10 minutes?
I think so.
So I would probably apply it to multiple arrows at once when I do it, if I can.
Okay.
Well, how many? Because if you don't use the poison after, what, a minute or something, it just goes null, right?
Right.
10 minutes.
Well, if we say 10 minutes, how many do you think you would dip?
Also, you can't do 2 bonus actions, right?
Correct.
Right, but I did the dipping last time.
Right. So how many did you dip? How many scoops?
Because I think we said, didn't we say I think it was like a maximum of 7 per application? I think.
All right, then 7.
Okay. So however many applications you have, you'd be down 1 then. I don't remember. We said we equaled it out to so many arrows, but I don't remember.
She had 3 applications, I believe, and it was 7 arrows per application, I think.
All right, so I'm going to peek out from here. And do nothing again. Okay, I'm going to go back behind the corner, and then it's going to be Chill's turn.
Okay. Chill's turn. 11 does not hit.
Okay, then.
Would Chill have attacked on Enna's turn? Oh wait, that was it. Oh, yeah, never mind. Then wait.
He gets a reaction on her turn, but he can't
Actually,
move on her turn.
right, but he can't move on my turn, so.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he can't?
Now that he has his own turn now. If he has his own
So then
initiative
that
order.
means that he only gets to react to me. Okay, so he likely, if he was reacting to me attacking, chances are he would attack the same thing I was attacking.
Right.
So if he was already there, then he would
could
have
have
reacted.
He could have taken the reaction, yes.
Right. Okay. So his ability to take a reaction is actually going to be really limited because we're not always necessarily attacking the same thing.
True. And in an ideal situation, it's almost like he should go. If he goes first, then he can move, attack, and then on your turn, he could take a reaction. Yep.
Okay. Chitter's gonna be like, ugh, they never listen. And then I'm gonna run behind Chill because he's a shorty. And I'm gonna, let's see, how close is this one? Okay, I'm gonna use a short bow +1, and I'm actually gonna try and hit this one.
Wait, aren't those in the Hunger of Hadar?
They are.
I mean this one.
That's the only one you can see because beyond that, even with the light coming from Chad's axe, it's just this like pitch black, and you hear the nasty slurping sounds.
Okay. Well, I don't want to hear those, so I'm just gonna shoot the nearest one.
You can all hear them.
Nope,
Oh,
don't
wait.
hear nothing.
So that's less than 10 feet, so it might be disadvantage.
Well, I'm between you, so that's a good 10 feet, isn't it?
I think it's only if you try to melee. If you're in melee range and you try to use a bow, it's disadvantage. But 10 feet should be fine.
Okay. It's 19.
That'll hit.
11.
Huzzah! Nice roll.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hits him square in the chest, and he's hurt.
I mean, that was max roll too. Real nice.
Yeah.
Max
And that's it.
Okay.
You have your dice back.
Thank you.
Well, the guy that you guys can see, he's going to go ahead and
What? Attack another dog?
he's
Dog
going to attack.
Slayer?
He's going to attack Chad. Thank you very much. He's going to take 2 short sword attacks at Chad. That's a 21.
Hits.
Okay. 3 points, or no, not 3. Sorry, 6 points of piercing damage.
And I take half of that, right?
Yep. And then a 3 misses. You just hear yelling and muffled screams coming from within the sphere. What's the DC on the save, Dreve?
My DC is 16.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well,
I didn't
first,
mean Dreve. I meant on the whole person. That's what I meant.
right.
Okay.
But first, don't they take the damage from the Hunger of Hadar?
Well, they will. It's the end of their turn. They can't move because they're held. They're going to take the damage, but they're trying to resist. They rolled a 9 and a 10, so they're gonna stay in there. They'll take the. You go ahead and roll 2d6 twice, Cooge.
Okay.
For now, let me see what this other guy's doing.
Well, it's 2d6 for the cold at the beginning, and then 2d6 for the poison at the end.
Oh, you're right.
That's why I was asking, because they take cold damage at the beginning of their turn, and then take another damage at the end of their turn if they end it there.
All right, so Keep rolling. 2d6. They're all going to take cold damage. Again. And then they're all going to stay in there because the 2 can't move and the 1 guy can't find his way out. So roll the nasty.
So 3 more times?
Tentacle damage. Yep.
Was tentacle damage the same as the cold damage, 2d6? Or?
Yeah. It's just a different type of damage.
That wasn't bad damage, though, overall, if you think about it.
Yeah, that's pretty. GG, Cooch. GG.
You know what's funny is I think at the 4th level I can maintain this up to 8 hours, and once I get to the 5th level, I can hold it for 24 hours. Chad, once I hit the 5th level, you want to go?
Anytime, buddy.
I know how this is your favorite place.
Okay, so you hear muffled screams and yelling and slurping. Xanfalcon, it's your turn.
Beowulf, what's your health at? Sorry, what?
22.
Can I come crowd into the crossroads? And if I do, can I still hit the guy that's outside?
It's going to be tight.
Like if I stand there, can I
It's going to be tight.
pew pew? Shoot over chill?
It's going to be tight.
So don't roll in 1. Okay, gotcha.
That'll hit.
Oh, burn him!
Ow.
How's he looking, by the way?
He's looking rough. His parts of his leather armor are starting to smoke and flame. He's not on fire, but his armor is looking awful.
As a bonus action, I'll use I'll heal Beowulf again.
Thank you.
Another 6 hit points, bro.
Can I move to here without getting into the Hunger of Hadar?
I was going to say, where's the edge of Hunger of Hadar? Like right where
It's
that
green, yeah.
Wait, is it green?
Well,
I don't
it's
see it.
It's tough because it's
I don't
green
see
and
it
pink
either.
now.
We don't see it either.
I see the square.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
all we
don't
can see.
the ore from the token. He probably doesn't have it visible.
Oh, it's
then.
green. Oh, sorry. No, I don't have it visible. That's my bad. Here.
He's like, it's green. I'm like, I understand that, but
I was like,
can't
I'm not
see
colorblind.
How's that?
it.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Okay, and I
Thank
drew
you.
that red line, so that was where the edge is.
All right.
Sorry,
Okay.
my bad. That's my bad. Yeah.
No worries.
So I'll move to there to make room and then attack.
The green guy?
The remaining guy that's not in the Hunger of Hadar.
Okay. Yep, go for it. That'll miss. 20 hits.
18 points of damage. I have to get a nat 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's looking really rough. He's really hurt, and he's,
Wait, did you roll
okay,
damage?
we'll leave. We'll leave. No, he doesn't
My-
have to.
My axe does max damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was wondering about that earlier. I was like, how is he coming up with this damage?
It's, yeah.
Question is do we let them flee or do we strike them down before they alert anyone else?
Or get information.
Well, we have 3 more that are being held in,
Beowulf's feeling very vengeful, and I don't think he's going to let those 3 go so easily.
I think this is up to Xanfalcon since they're chasing him and trying to get him.
And they're surrendering.
I got arrows in the back.
That's nice.
Or chest, I'm sorry.
Are you done, Chad? Okay, this guy is the green guy is stop, please.
He said, please.
You're up, Zinies.
And don't be afraid to tell me no on this, Boom, because I'm just asking here. Because I know I can't see in Hunger of Hadar.
Correct.
Because all the blackness. would I be able to sense where those guys, like where my magic is holding those two people?
And if they're being, no, go
I
ahead.
mean, you don't technically know, I don't think, when they break your hold, but you do know where you held them. You would have a good idea.
Okay.
I was gonna say we should know their previous positions before that. Yeah.
But you don't know if they broke their
yeah.
hold or not.
No,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as this guy is given up and it's crowded in this hallway, I'll kind of just step back here behind, and I want to try to shoot where this guy was, where I know this guy
All
was.
right. What are you shooting?
I'm gonna shoot firebolt.
Okay, go ahead and do that with disadvantage.
23.
Roll damage.
12 fire.
Okay. You have no visual sign if you hit them, but
And then as a bonus action, I would like to cast healing word at a 3rd level on myself.
Wait, did you take damage?
what'd you take damage from?
When they hit me.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My
but
bad.
oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm healing
I
wording
was so
myself.
worried about Beowulf that whoops.
I forgot.
I've taken damage too. Nobody's healing me.
You have like one.
I took 3 hit points of damage.
I'll give you a
I'm
potion.
still over 100, but come on.
Okay, so I get 13.
You weren't on the verge of re-rolling an entire character.
I'm over here with
You're fine.
65 max health, and I'm like, oh, God.
Just be lucky only 2 of you hit you, Cooch.
I am very lucky.
All right.
I mean, honestly,
And
one
that
more
is my turn.
would have been dead.
All right, Beowulf, you're up, buddy.
Beowulf's gonna like prop himself up on his staff of frost, and then kind of like right through the middle, like the upper half of Hunger Hadar, he's gonna cast Wall of Ice. So to like basically section off part of Hunger of Hadar. I can't really link the spell because it's within Staff of Frost.
I'm looking at it.
You can add that to your features and traits and then be able to click it from there with the new update.
It doesn't
Dreve,
require
help me.
Concentration, does it?
Okay. I need to be able to look at it. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, I'm just gonna ask you the question. He has Hunger of Hadar up. It is concentration. He
Okay.
wants to use a concentration spell through the staff.
Does Warcaster help with that feat or no?
No, you'd have to have the that new one from Tal'Dorei, the split concentration. You would lose concentration on the Hunger of Hadar because regardless of whether it's coming from the staff or not, it's still a concentration spell.
Understandable. Okay.
I think hunger right now is your best bet, though, just from the massive amount of damage.
So you can do that, but it would drop Hunger of Hadar. Full disclosure.
No, I got that now. New plan. Still gonna stand up, but Beowulf's gonna walk to like the side of Chad, like on this side, right here, right up to the edge of Hunger.
There's not really room there.
Okay.
Why don't you step in between Chill and Chad and just kill the guy?
Can you go here?
Well, because he might have wanted to talk.
You could get between the guy and Chad if you wanted to get on
Right
the edge.
here.
Yeah, there's room there.
All right. I guess I'll go right. I want to be right up on the edge right here.
Sure, there's room there. Just there's no room on the other side there.
All right. Well, then Beowulf wants to use Cone of Cold because that doesn't require concentration, correct?
I'll look, but I don't think so.
I'm looking.
How big is the cone?
60 feet.
I know Chill's name is Chill, but I don't think Chill want to be chilled.
Yeah, but no, I'm right in front of him.
He's firing into the Hunger of Hadar.
Oh,
Right,
I was
yeah.
like, I thought he was firing the other way towards everybody.
No.
You only miss Chad, your friend.
You could do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
And yeah, Chill's name has nothing to do with cold. He's named Chill because that was the thing I told him to do most often when he was a puppy.
So which way are you? So go ahead and move yourself. Which way are you firing this cone of cold?
Like just straight towards the middle.
Is he going to hit Chad?
Well, no,
he won't hit Chad.
if Bear will move his token, like he's been asked to do.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm trying because if you do it straight, I'm trying to figure out who you would hit.
How wide is this big room?
Oh.
As wide as I've got, we'll just go with as wide as I have it. So
If 50, then if it's a 60-foot cone expand. Don't you have that fire from the fire breath dragon that's like 60 foot you could bring up?
oh, I guess.
Yay! It helps with the theater of the mind, boom.
Because you may actually have to angle it. Because I think you'd have to angle it to hit the other two.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. It's going to depend on what this looks like when it comes out.
I got two, so there's this one that if you did it straight on,
Would hit nobody.
you're not going to hit anybody.
Okay.
And then I've got this one that if you do it straight on, it's going to hit. So it all depends on how you angle it. Again, you don't know where these guys are, but if you do it straight on, you might hit one. But if you hug one of the sides,
for collateral damage, I'd probably angle it just slightly more to my right.
okay, then you can for sure hit those two fellas.
Question.
Yeah.
Can't Bearwolf see these guys?
I do have Devil's Vision.
Oh, yeah.
He's got Devil's Vision. He can see exactly where these guys are.
So yeah, you know where they are.
Okay, well then I want to hit as many people as possible with this cone. So
Okay.
wherever I could do the most damage.
So what's the save on the con save? What's the number?
Let me pull it up.
Did
What's
they
your
get
DC?
disadvantage on that because they're in the Hunger of Hadar and can't see it coming, or how's that roll-in work?
It's not an attack. They just make a con save.
Wait, is the con save based off my spell save? What's
Spell DC?
I'm
Isn't it
looking.
16?
yeah, my spell DC is 16. Is that what their con save would be, or
Yeah, it would be yours.
okay?
Okay. Well, I rolled a natural 20 and a 7. So one's going to take the full and one's going to take half. So go ahead and roll 8d8.
Hang on.
That's a lot of damage. Good job. That's a lot of
Yep.
6s on that. Plus the 8.
Those dudes in there dead yet? Like, it's gonna be crappy getting hit with cold and poison and
More cold.
They are not dead, but the one that's standing right in front of you that is held, you just see the look on his face is just like he is not having a good day.
mommy.
Can he even change his facial expression since he's paralyzed?
Not really, but you can tell like for he's
Being
not having a good
paralyzed
day.
in the overwhelming cold, I feel like he's pretty frozen to a bone.
And the nasty tentacles.
Yeah.
Are you done? Is it your turn over?
I like how Boom's like, are you done yet?
I didn't
Quit
mean-
killing
I
my
didn't-
dudes.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I mean, you've already killed a couple of dogs, Boom. What other horrible things do you want to accomplish today?
I didn't kill any dogs. You're up, Anna.
All right, so I'm going to move in front of Xanfalcon. Because my rolls have been just so stupid horrible today. Well, actually. Okay, so the guy in front of Chill is the one that I had put her mark on, so he's the one I'm shooting.
Okay.
Cass, before you shoot, as a reminder, this dude has said that he's given up. He will cooperate. I mean, you can still shoot him if you want to, just as a friendly reminder, because it was your idea to intimidate and persuade them.
No, that was Chitters.
No, it was your idea to get information out of them. Or was it Chitters?
Well, it was my idea to get as much information as we possibly could before we kill people. So, okay, I am going to stand where I am, and I'm going to shoot where I last saw someone, which is that guy.
All right. With disadvantage. This is a poison arrow. No.
Well, Chill definitely can't see him, so it's pointless for him to go down there. So,
Chill gonna do anything?
no, he's just going to growl at the guy in front of him.
Okay.
You can't grapple that guy?
Well, he could, but he would do it with his teeth, and he could hurt him. This guy's like on death's door.
Hmm.
Now, Cass, just so you're aware, when Chill attacks, it doesn't have to be the same target you attacked. It just says as long as Chill
When
can
he
see
attacks
you,
on his own. Oh, wait, you're saying for the reaction?
Yes, it says when you use an attack on your action, if your companion can see you, it can use its reaction to make a melee attack. It doesn't say against the same target.
Okay, cool. All right, so that's good to know. But again, if I'm not attacking this guy, he's not attacking this guy. So, but thank you.
All right, so then I think it'd be Chitter's turn.
All right. Not that Chitter has an aversion to killing people who have wronged him, but we do need some information.
Tie him up, Chitter.
And isn't it about time for Bear to drop the thing since everybody we can fight is inside it and only he can see them?
Cross
Not
it.
necessarily.
Can we
They
get to
take a guaranteed damage inside of it.
Yeah, Chitter will move to take his rope and tie up this gentleman here in front of him.
Okay. He doesn't struggle because he kind of wants his life. Crappy assassin, but that's what he wants to do.
We've all been there.
He wasn't trained in the art of torturing and surviving torturing.
So you take your action to tie this gentleman up.
Yeah, I'll question him when we're done here, so that's all for me.
All right. Bearwell, roll
Oh,
2d6 3
Can
times.
I hold an action, please?
Oh, you used your action.
Oh, yeah. Can I? Never mind. I won't do bonus. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
What are we doing?
2d6 3 times for the cold damage.
Chad, if you charge it, does that mean you immediately take the damage of it?
Some of it.
Wow, that's 10 though.
Do I do it 3 more times, or?
I like that
I
if
think-
they escape, they have nowhere to go, so they can't escape.
Wandering aimlessly, you can see Cooge or Bearwolf. He's kind of like trying to figure it out, but he can't see. He's blind. The other two fellas They're gonna take the damage, but one breaks the hold with a natural 20. And what's the save? 16?
15.
Oh, 15.
16.
He rolled an no, not yours, hers.
Oh, okay.
And he rolled an 18. So they break it, but they are going to take the tentacle damage.
Yay!
3 more d6.
2 more d6 3 times.
What's with those ones hiding in there?
That's how we know you rolled it.
Someone should just go through the series and see who gets the most nat ones. It'll most likely be me.
Nobody got time for that.
Maybe
don't
one of
know.
our fans will.
I'm close to you on that one, buddy.
All
With
right.
your performances.
You're up, Zan.
Can I use Beowulf to kind of triangulate where these?
I was gonna
guys
say,
are so
I-
he can clearly see
I can
them and
relay
actually-
information.
What's your ruling on that, Boom?
It's still going to be disadvantaged because you can't see him. He can say there's a guy here, but it could be here, it could be here, it could be here.
You don't have any kind of like cantrip to like mark them or like put like
There's
an
a
X on
guy
the
at the
outside
edge of the
the.
circle. Right at the
okay.
edge.
That's still disadvantage.
Yeah.
Zennies, how's your health look?
Zinnies is down to 18.
Out of how many?
I'm at 70 out of 88.
Once again, I'm still way down 3 hit points.
Drink a potion, you baby.
Werewolf, how many are you down?
28 out of 82.
Can we dogpile all in this little area? Is there room for my little self?
There's no room for you in there. You guys are crammed like sardines already.
Sorry, I should have moved out of your way.
No worries. I can figure out something 1 second. As my action, I'm going to have Kahoo pop out of its pocket dimension.
Okay. You got muted.
I'll roll initiative for him. But as he pops out, I can have him go straight to a location, right? Because I can have him pop out anywhere within X amount of feet of me. So I'll have him pop out on Chad's shoulder. I mean, Beowulf's shoulder.
Sorry. Yep.
No, you're good. And then as my bonus action, I'll use Aura Vitality on Beowulf again. So 7 more HP.
Thank you.
You know, this is actually a pretty decent spell. At first, I didn't know because it was so low alpha heals, but since they're continuous heals, as long as you keep concentration, it's not too bad. And that'd be it for now.
All right. You're up, Chad.
Do I get healed from the Aura of Vitality?
Only if I choose you as the target.
Okay. It's a 30-foot aura. I just...
Yeah, anybody in that 30-foot aura can be chosen. If I had something that gave me more bonus actions than I could.
I will face the Hunger of Hadar and ready 2 attacks.
Okay. So you're going in? Is that what I hear?
No, I'm not going to charge the Hunger of Hadar. No, I'm just going to face the Hunger of Hadar and ready 2 attacks. If it drops, I'm going to use those attacks.
Oh, if it drops. Got it.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bonus action heal Beowulf at a 3rd level. Oh man, crappy damage on the first one. So that's 11 hit points.
Thank you.
And then as my action, let me see. How far am I from there? I'm going to hold I will hold a firebolt for the first enemy that I can see from Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
Dropping concentration, is that an action or is that okay? So Barrel's gonna firebolt this first guy,
Okay.
and then after firebolting, he's gonna move back to here and then drop concentration.
You're attacking the one that I can attack if you drop Hunger of Hadar.
Okay, fine. I will attack the guy wandering way in the back.
All right.
That's a better plan.
Nice.
Nice.
Finally, buddy.
Roll 20, added up all the ones you've done so far.
Now you did just a little bit of damage.
It's like
Just a little bit.
Nice.
It was the pep talk from Chad.
They're all looking equally hurt.
Okay, but dropping concentration.
Okay. So yeah, you move back. Pardon me.
So does that mean that whoever was holding an action for that now goes before I do?
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Start with me.
So Chad, make your attacks because you're close enough. 16 hits.
So that's 18.
He's hanging on by a thread.
And then I will do my firebolt against this guy in the back.
Surprised you can get that off in this hallway. We're all gonna have some singed hairs from this.
I can ignore 3/4 cover.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't mind getting hit by a firebolt now and then.
I'd only take half damage.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll with advantage, but
It's a 20 nonetheless.
oh, actually, that was actually clicked with disadvantage when I went to go change it.
Wow.
So 16 damage to the dude in the back.
Yeah, they're looking hurt and bewildered now that the slurping has stopped and they are no longer cold. You're up, Inna.
Alrighty. Okay, so that was both of you guys, and all right. Where am I at? Okay, so I'm going to move up. Well, I guess I can't really move anywhere, can I?
Not really.
You can move back farther.
I'm going to yell to Chad to duck, and I'm going to go for the guy in the back.
Okay.
I lower myself like 2 inches. No, I'll duck.
I prop on your shoulder. I can't reach you.
It's actually a 20. There's no disadvantage.
Yeah. Which guy? The back guy or the back guy? Okay. Hits.
Boy,
All right.
popping up today.
Plus the psycho poison damage.
Oh, that's right. And that does, isn't it?
Don't roll it.
He's already
It's
dead.
not,
He's dead.
it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I
It
wanna
gets
see
him
it,
straight
Maybe
back.
we
wanna
want to
see
see
it.
the numbers.
I want to see the number.
I don't even remember what I have to roll.
I'm gonna see him suffer from some poison.
Wasn't it like 6d6 or some weird thing? Or no, it was, God, what was it? 46? No.
Can we add that
Let's
to
see.
her attack spellcasting thing?
There we go.
Only 6?
No, that's not right.
It was like last time you did like 40 damage in one.
Yeah.
They have to do a DC 18 Constitution save throw. On a successful save, the creature would take 46 acid, 46 poison, and then to resist on a failed save, the creature would take 8d6 poison and 8d6 acid. It would be probably safe to say to roll the 8s.
If you run a roll 16d, whatever she
8.
said, 8, just because he failed, go for it. We'll see how negative dead he is.
Let's do it.
Wait, acid and poison, right? Okay.
So another round, right? Or is that it?
Well, he wouldn't take all that, but he's dead.
Okay.
Dead.
When I hit. All right. So again, since Chill can't move as a reaction, he's not going to go anywhere for the reaction part.
Okay. Kahoo gets a turn.
Kahoo's just chilling to use his reaction as a proxy for a healing spell if needed on Beowulf.
Okay. So nothing.
Nada.
Is Chill's turn proper.
Chill's going to go around the corner to the other guy.
Okay. Miss.
Sorry, that was on advantage. All right, then.
Chitter's gonna try and shoot the dude in front of Chad.
I was like, where is Chitter?
Are you still ducking, Chad?
Sure.
13, though.
13 misses.
Alright.
Does not hit Chad this
Then-
time.
I will kick the man whom I have tied up. And that is all. For good measure.
All right, these guys. the surrendered guy is still. He's on his knees. He's not happy. The other guys are not on the same page. You're gonna take 2 short sword attacks from the guy in front of you, Chad. It's a natural 2. And a 21.
The 2 does not hit.
Oh, good.
The 21 does.
You take 8 points of piercing damage and make a Constitution save this time. Okay, you take 12 points of poison damage.
No, does both of those get rounded half or whatever?
So on the poison, do I take half of half? I think I do, right? Yeah, because I half the damage if I take half. Okay, how much was it? Did you say?
12.
Okay, got it.
So that guy hits you. That guy's surrendering. Chill's gonna take a swipe with another 2. So it is your turn, sir.
Zen's getting a little frustrated here and extremely frustrated at these guys and doing damage to his friends. So he's actually going to move forward and attempt to stab this guy in the eyeball with his ornate short sword.
All right. You stab him straight in the eyeball.
For 9 piercing damage.
Is he DED?
He's DED.
So I I let his body fall with the sword, and I put my foot on his head, and then pull my sword out of his eyeball, and just kind of look at it and kind of shake it off, and like, ugh. And then as a bonus action, I will heal Chad with my Aura Vitality, because I was so afraid that Chad was going to die.
Does Chad giggle?
You did.
You don't need to do that to me. You give it to Bear. Give it to Bear. Give it to anybody.
Bear doesn't need it. He's fine. He's fine.
Okay. I'll take 8 healing points.
I got to protect my friends, Chad.
Is that all for you?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's in the back.
I moved, I attacked, and I did a bonus, so I'm good.
Okay. You're up, Chad.
I go next to my buddy Chill.
Okay. Just scoot around the other side of him and roll with advantage. The 20's gonna hit. Yeah,
Want me
the
to roll?
one hit. How do you want to kill him?
I want if I am at advantage, I'd like to roll one at advantage for the next 2 rolls just in case I get that 20.
Yes, please do.
I would like to say that this was a very diplomatic solution, as in speak with clarity in consciousness as I stick this axe in his back.
He is also dead.
Barrel's just gonna like sit down with his back against the wall and kind of just take a minute.
Sort stuff out.
Yeah.
Or vitality's dropped.
Okay.
I'm going to mention to Bear that he's very squishy.
Question, Boom. If it's a concentration spell up to 1 minute and we end combat, can I keep it up for, depending on how many rounds of combat we went through, and use it, kind of abuse it? So I could have kept it up and done a couple more heals?
Mm-hmm.
What's the ruling on that? How many times could I have done that?
How many times did you use the Aura of Vitality?
Like 4.
Then 6 more.
So can we say that I just used it all on Cooge and roll it like
Sure.
6 more times?
Sure.
Hey, quick question. Did the assassins hit me with acid or poison?
Poison.
Okay, never mind.
Cooge, I think you're damn near full health now, bud.
I'm 40
I
points.
believe that's 42.
Yeah, no, you got me up. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll start doing that because then it's not so like wasteful, you know?
Yeah. So who wants to interrogate with diplomacy and kindness?
I think this one goes to Zan.
Oh yeah.
Feel free to make use of Chill, though, because he's kind of hungry.
Wait, we're towards the front door, right?
Kinda.
So would Crazy and Wisp be in sight?
You can't see him from where you're at.
I'll call him since there's already been enough.
Or send
noise.
Kahoo.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Kahoo gets how much of a range again? 300 and...
I thought it was 120. 100 feet.
Yeah, 100 feet of me.
Kahoo can make it.
Okay, so we'll just say theater mind Kahoo goes. Does Kahoo find them?
He finds them.
Are they alive?
They are not.
I walk up to the guy and I stab him in the back of the head with my sword.
You don't even have to roll. You can just end him.
Jitter
Yeah.
rolls his eyes.
Like right by the brainstem, just right straight through the back of the neck, out. Just yeah. You can just call me John Wick.
But that wasn't a pencil.
So no.
They killed my dog. I killed
Let me
him.
just wipe the blood off my rope. Take that back.
They killed both my dogs.
I searched the dude next to me for anything.
Roll investigation.
And I'll check the body of the guy that I just offed.
I will check the guy in front of Zan.
Oops.
GG, Chad.
And I'm checking the guy down here.
Okay. Let's see. You guys.
I love that the one guy that was tied up and killed is the one everybody just ignored about checking for loot.
No, that's who Zan stabbed and is looting.
Yeah, I'm checking.
That's who Zan's looting. Okay. Anna, you can at least find the money pouch. This guy has 2,000 gold pieces on him.
What kind of idiot walks into battle with 2,000 gold?
Not me. Pfft, stupid.
You know
You
how
mean
that
only 2,000 gold?
like ching 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 ching.
They always hear me coming.
Very well. If your guy has a short sword, he's got 3 vials of poison, as well as his light crossbow, and he has a money pouch on him as well.
Take the money pouch and I get the short sword and the poison vials. Well, I say whoever wants the short sword can have it, and the poison vials I'll give over to Enna.
What kind of crossbow did he have?
Light crossbow.
Chad, you find the same. X, you find the same, except your guy has well, no, not your guy. Chad's guy.
Enna.
Chad's guy has a note on him.
And there's nothing special about these light crossbows. They're just normal light crossbow.
Correct. If you're collecting all the vials of poison, you can get up to 12.
I didn't hear what the treasure was. I'm sorry.
Your treasure was 3 vials of poison. They all have a short sword. They have light crossbows. Your guy has 1,000 gold,
How much
and
am I
he had a
having?
note.
And how much gold did mine and Kuja's have? Beowulf's have?
1,000 apiece.
Okay.
Can I attempt to read the note?
Take an intelligence check.
And Chad, if you would share that note with me.
Oh God, the words are hard. I give the note to Xanfalcon.
It's upside down again.
Zen and
again.
his new friend Intelligence, can he read it?
What's your intelligence now?
My intelligence now is 11, bro.
Yeah, you got to work on your reading skills, but from the ABC book that you looked over, this looks pretty legible.
Is it in common?
It is.
May I have it so I can?
Oh, there isn't one. I'm just going to tell
Oh,
you.
the art of the mind again. Okay.
It is a contract to kill you.
Oh, nice. So
Well, the wording it looks like was written to kill and has been amended as to kidnap and capture and take.
Can I snatch that out of his hand real quick as he's reading
No.
it?
You can try.
I will definitely
Okay.
resist that. As
She just wants to know how much she's going to get.
on
for
this note, is there any legible who put the contract out? Anything like that? Names? Anything?
You see the Pegasus name.
As the one who put the hit out, or
Yeah.
Good old dad. Yeah. Okay.
I want to see that.
But keep in mind, it was amended not as to kill, but to capture, take, and transport to Dewhurst. And this has been out for at least a week and a half.
Okay, I can give it over to Gabby since she was so intent on seeing it. I mean, on Chitter, and he can read it and kind of share it with everybody and let them know that hey, we can go to Dewhurst after we're finished down here. We need to flush out the base down here first to make sure
Yeah.
nobody follows us.
While he's talking, I want to check the amount.
The amount that was promised.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Well, the amount promised was 6,000 up front, and 10,000 upon return.
You guys have a great idea.
I think we just got all of the gold for that was paid up front though.
5,000.
Yeah.
Well, there were 6 up
Well,
front.
But we can. Do we know exactly where in Dewhurst to bring him from this contract, or
Yeah. Or just show up.
I'm sure it's the Pegasus family estate.
No, there is an undisclosed dead drop location.
Oh, dead drop. That's
I was
even
gonna
more
say 'cause
fitting.
we could
Alive and captured drop.
we could do a Trojan horse where we all disguise ourselves and chain up Xanfalcon. Chain him up. But
But if we do just bust the place, we can have all the gold.
That's a matter for another day. We need to continue down these corridors.
Fine.
So what's the marching order, guys?
I
'Cause
still
I'm
want
in
to be
the
right
middle.
behind Chad.
You want to go in the back?
I'm in the middle.
Hang out with me, buddy.
Go ahead and align yourselves with the top being where you're going to go.
Did we all give Cass the poison vials? Because I know I would.
Yeah, I think we would all give Enna poison so that she gained 12 poison vials.
I didn't give her mine.
Oh, okay then. 9.
I should get some of that later.
Yeah, she'd have 9 because Liv would keep, or I gotta stop using real names. Chad would have kept 3.
It's funny that you said Liv, and he said, I gotta stop using real names. That just was funny to me.
Yeah, you know. You know.
Or certificate.
I totally know what you mean. I just think it was funny. It was cool.
You can put that poison when used is going to do 7d6 damage.
Pretty good poison. Well, I mean, we saw from Beowulf. How you feeling,
That's
buddy?
gonna put Zinies in the back now.
I'm a little more rejuvenated than earlier when I was passed out on the ground.
Good.
It's a DC 15 con save. You can put that somewhere in your notes.
This is definitely
You said
different.
DC 15?
DC 15 con save, 7d6 poison damage upon a hit. All right, you guys got your marching order, and upon dispatching the assassins that seem to come in after you, you guys are going to dive deeper into the tunnels.
So if some people came through that door, more people could come through that door. Should we figure out a way to block that door?
What if there's no way out in front of us?
We can unblock it from the inside.
I do have wall of ice, but I'm not sure how long that actually lasts.
I'm good.
It is very temporary.
And
Up to 10 minutes.
Well, actually, how long does a minor illusion last?
Minor illusion's not gonna do anything. It's a cantrip, honey.
I have a scroll.
Regardless, it's a cantrip.
I was just gonna, you put
It lasts for a minute.
I got nothing.
All right, let's go.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I ask Chitter and Beowulf if these guys that just attacked us look familiar.
Oh,
First off, how dare you?
Because you found people in the temple that weren't supposed to be in the temple.
Oh,
Not
I was
as-
Thought
like,
you were insinuating.
Not
So first off,
insinuating.
how dare you?
I was like, wait, why would I know? Do I recognize them?
Do they look familiar?
Yeah, these are definitely the guys that were infiltrating and chasing and trying to get you all.
Now that I think really hard about it, yeah, they do.
They were in the temple awaiting
Okay,
for
first
Zan.
of all, I don't think we have anything to worry about because we killed them all, so let's just move ahead.
Let's go. Let's just be wary of traffic.
If we were to take a long rest, I do have a spell that could block the entrance for as long as we needed. But we would have to take a long rest in order for me to do it.
Well, but there are also other entrances to each side, so
Right, but I can do this spell wherever, so I could like block this T section right here to prevent. Like I could essentially just block this wall off where Bear is standing and prevent anything from those two doors and the entrance we came in from getting to us.
I'd just say let's keep going and just keep an ear and eye out behind us.
We can take on anything.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking that taking a long rest in the tunnels that the Shadowhand uses to move around might not be a good idea.
We could tiny hut it.
Yeah, but it'll still draw attention to us. Well, like they'll
I don't.
outside or something like that.
If you really need it, that's fine, but I don't.
I'm just saying, if we wanted to block the door, I can do it. It just requires a long rest. Don't want to, then march on.
Press.
I'm not the kind of guy that needs rest, so it's up to you guys if we do that or not.
I say keep going.
Let's go.
clear.
Progression.
Let's go.
let's go.
Okay, that's where we will leave you guys continuing deeper into the tunnels with your current marching order
Shut up.
to infiltrate the Shadowhands.
Do 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 do. It's an axe. Do 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 do. It's an axe. Do 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 do.